What's going on, YouTube? It is Trev. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I hope that you are at home celebrating the day in whatever way you celebrate it. And remember the spirit of the day, right? It's all about coming together. No matter who you are or where you are, it's about unity, right? And it's about getting along. And it's a lesson that we should never really forget because we've still got a long ways to go on it. I can tell you I've tried to make this video now. This is the third time I've tried to make it because every time I make it, it ends up a little too long, right? Because I have so much passion about what happened here. But, hopefully the third time is a charm, and I really want to keep this short. I'm going to talk to you about Shiba Inu. And it's very ironic that today is Martin Luther King Day because I had a dream. I had a dream for my Shiba Inu tokens and what they would do price-wise. I had a dream that Shibarium was going to come along and do everything that we hoped it would do, find some crazy way to burn off Shiba Inu and really take a huge chunk out of the supply that might move the needle, and might move the price for us. That was my dream. My dream is dead today on Martin Luther King Day. Sucks, right? Last night an article was released. I'm gonna take you to it. And this announcement was placed in the Shiba Inu Discord, in the Shibarium announcement room, right? And it's talking about Rejoice Shib Army, the beta is about to be launched, all that, right? And then they put together an article that kind of tells you all about it. So I'm going to go to the article, and I'm not going to read the whole article, but I'll put this link in the description so you guys can go and read it if you're interested. Here's the thing. I'm not going to read it. But I'll show you some of it. Basically, this article is talking about the Layer 2 blockchain that they've created or that they're creating. It doesn't give you any specific times as to when that's going to actually launch. Just says it's getting closer. They go into Bone and Leash and their place within the ecosystem. What they do, they're the burn fee. The Bone is the burn fee. Bone is they go into how they're going to have validators and delegators, and you'll be able to stake your Bone, right? And it tells you how you can be a validator. It tells you if you don't want to be a validator, how you can delegate, how you can stake, and that you'll, again, receive rewards. Validators and delegators receive rewards in Bone and in Treat, right? It's a fairly long article, and this much of it has anything to do with Shiba Inu. I read the whole thing. I read it a few times, right? Looking for some reference to Shiba Inu. This is not about Shiba Inu. This is Shiba Inu's Layer 2 network, and it does absolutely nothing. Well, almost as close to nothing as you can possibly get for Shiba Inu. I never bought Bone. I never bought Leash. I never bought any of that stuff, right? But I know people who are invested in Bone and have made a decent amount of money. If you're invested in Bone, if you're invested in anything in this ecosystem and you're doing well, great for you. That's good for you. I didn't do it because I was a Shiba Inu investor. And I know a lot of people who were invested pretty heavily in Shiba Inu and had the same dream I did. But this team, in the development of Bone and Leash and this whole ecosystem that they've put together, they've used, and I've said this all along, they've used the Shiba Inu name, the Shiba Inu likeness, the Shiba Inu popularity, the Shiba Inu community to further their agenda while keeping hope alive for us that actually what they were doing was for Shiba Inu. But we finally today get to a place where they finally say it, and I'm going to show it to you. Nothing we're doing is going to benefit Shiba Inu. You have to read between the lines a little bit, but it's pretty clear, and I'll show you that, right? But my opinion, you form your own opinion. All right, I just want to scroll through this, right, a little bit. So let's start here. We asked the community to please understand that this phased release, this is in bold letters, this phased release is not a matter of when, but a matter of developing Shibarium correctly and introducing it responsibly. Avoid asking when because the answer will always be soon. Well, we know that because that's the answer we've gotten for, I don't even know how long we've been waiting. Over a year, right? Feels like years. but it's been a long time, and they just keep saying soon, soon, coming soon, coming soon. They're keeping hope alive. They're keeping everyone on the hook, right? Everyone that's, involved in bone and leash and all that, they're good anyway. But there's a huge, huge section of the community that are involved in or invested in Shiba Inu who have been holding on to it, right? Not dumping it, not getting rid of it, holding on to it in hopes that this team was actually going to do something to benefit Shiba Inu. They keep telling you soon. Yet with that being said, we are approaching the finishing touches for Shibarium's beta and its imminent launch. It's been a long time, as I said. Now, if this team had been a little more forthcoming and said, listen, here are the issues that we're facing. These are the hurdles that have come up. These are the issues that we've had to overcome. This is where we're trying to get to and what we're trying to provide for you. And this is why it's taking so long. If they had done that, it really would have endeared a lot of the community to them because of that kind of transparency. But instead, it has really caused some bad feelings and caused a lot of distrust within the community. And I'm going to submit to you today that for me, anyway, and you can make up your own mind, the final straw was laid today in this article, and I'm done. I'm done waiting for these guys to do anything for Shibarium, for Shiba Inu, right? So again, it goes on and on, talking about what is Shibarium, what it's going to do for the ecosystem, Shibarium and Bone, and talking about Bone being the native token used for gas fees, validators in Shibarium. Big long section about validators and delegators, and delegators are people who own Bone and choose to support the network by staking their token into validator nodes instead of running one themselves, right? But again, validators, they collect rewards, right? They're paid for their efforts. Delegators get rewards, and it goes on to talk about how those rewards will be in Bone and in Treat. Nothing about Shiba Inu. You see them scrolling. There's nothing here about Shiba Inu yet, right? Enrollment process for validators and delegators tells you how you can become them. How many slots there are. There's 100 validators that they're topping it off at. Onboarding these validators, commission and rewards. Again, validators and delegators are assigned percentage of Bone that are distributed each time a checkpoint is reached. In addition to that, they will be allocated with a portion of Treat token. Not giving you details on how much or what that portion is going to be, but I can tell you the portion of Shiba Inu you're going to get from any of this is 0, right? Again, more validated, delegator stuff, blah, blah, blah. First look into Shibarium's operability. It tells you how it's going to work. They're launching, it's on the Ethereum network, right? And they're claiming that they're going to reduce gas fees tremendously by doing this. Although they're testing it and they can't tell you exactly what the gas fee is going to be, how they're going to look, because it's still in testing, right? What else is new? Finally, we get to something about Shib. And I'll read this to you, but it's only a couple of sentences, right? Introducing Shib burn mechanics to Shibarium. Keeping the promise and often requested by the Shiba community, we confirm that all transactions on the network will have an implicit burn amount for Shib token. So, from what I understand, not only things within this ecosystem will be able to trade on this blockchain, but other coins, tokens, whatever, should they choose, will be able to utilize this blockchain and trade on it. The problem here is that if they find that they're being used maybe to burn Shib, and all of the transaction isn't necessarily going to them, right? That could be a problem, whereas they don't even want to use this blockchain if a portion of their transaction is being taken, right? But I think how they're trying to get around that is this next sentence. This will operate within the base gas fee of these transactions being utilized to burn Shib through our renewed burn portal. So it seems like instead of placing a tax on transactions and then turning that into Shib and burning it, they're going to take a portion of the gas fee and turn that into Shib and burn it. Well, we're talking about having lower gas fees. So if the fees are low already, how much meat is left on the bone, excuse the pun, to turn into Shib and actually burn it, right? it doesn't seem like that would be a lot. I don't think that you're seeing a mechanism here that is going to burn Shiba Inu the way we hoped it would burn it. This is the way they're going to do it. I was waiting for something very innovative, very big, right? That we never thought of before, that was going to burn just humongous, just take bites out of that supply, right? This is not going to do it. It's not going to do it, right? And this is what I feared, is that this was going to come out and, okay, we're burning Shib, but they weren't going to, the burn mechanism, let's face it, that isn't really going to do anything. How much volume do you think this thing is going to get, right? It's just not going to happen. By implementing this feature, burning Shib tokens per transaction will be reflected in the total supply, as we hope it will have a significant impact on the circulating amount of the Shib supply over time. Over what amount of time? Like 100 years, right? In my lifetime, if this is all we have, if this is the best we've done, in my lifetime, I'll never see Shib to a penny, in my opinion, right? Again, not financial advice, it's my opinion. And this is why I've decided that on the next run, the next time Shiba Inu kind of runs up or whatever, I'm probably getting rid of it. I'm probably selling it. And I'll take that money and I'll put it into something where there's a development team who are actually working on that coin, that token, to develop that. Something that I think has a potential to actually increase in value. These guys are doing absolutely nothing for Shiba Inu at all. And I just could not morally get involved with Bone or any of those other things because of how they've used this community. I will not take part in the blood money, right? I won't do it. So good luck to everybody who's in Bone, who's in Leash, who's in this ecosystem for those things. But anyone who's involved in Shiba Inu and was waiting for Shibarium to be, the great thing that helps us out, I don't know. I wish I had better news for you. I really do. And make up your own mind. Figure it out for yourself. Read this whole article and see if there's anything in there that continues to give you hope. For me, hope is dead. Hope is not alive. My dream is dead on this day. And if you really want to put an exclamation point on the fact that this team is doing nothing for Shiba Inu and had no intention of doing anything on Shiba Inu, they did it themselves. In one sentence, they put the nail in the coffin. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Come right back up here to the top, right? Okay, here it is, and I'll highlight it. One sentence. Patience is key. And some see Shibarium as a price-pumping tool, but that is not the project's focus and has never been. There it is. If they had told us this months ago, right, a lot of people, I suppose, would have dumped this Shib. You would have seen that price probably go down, right, as everybody dumped and got the hell out of it. And what could they use? What kind of hope and, what could they use to get those Shiba Inu investors to invest in their ecosystem, to buy some Bone, to buy some Leash, to buy these things, right? What would they have used? They would have lost everybody months ago if they had said this to us months ago. But they waited until now to put out that one sentence. That one sentence is the exclamation point on what I have been telling you all along. They have no intention of doing anything. It was never the project's focus to be a price-pumping tool, Shibarium. Never was, never will be. Fat lady just saying, for me. I'm done, I'm out. I wish I had been able to make a better video. I really did. I wish that I had been able to make a video that said I was absolutely wrong. These guys just killed it for us. You know what I mean? I killed it in a good way, right? Shiba Inu is going to be burning like crazy. Watch the price skyrocket. Wait for the bull run, right? I wish I could have made that video. Couldn't make that video. Unfortunately, the video I had to make today was the end of my journey in Shiba Inu. That's it for me. You probably won't see another video from me on Shiba Inu unless maybe some other team steps in and decides that they're actually going to work on Shiba Inu and rekindle hope, because that can still happen. right? These guys, remember, do not own Shiba Inu. Anybody can work on it. So if that happens, then we'll talk about Shib again. But until then, I'm done with them. On to other things. And it sucks. It really does. I was hoping for better. So, sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm just the messenger. Read it for yourself. All right, guys. I'll see you next time, but it's going to be about something else, not Shiba Inu. Ciao.